I'm a member of the pioneer group which entered UST, then it was UST SMS, in 1975, to be precise, in October 1975. And then part of the first batch of people who were awarded the MB-CHP by the University of Science and Technology in Kumasi. And once I found myself, I realized I didn't have admission into Kolebu. And that was for me, that was a dream for me because it was an opportunity to go to Kumasi and hopefully slip into the engineering department. But then I went for the interview, got in, and when I got to KNUST, I met familiar faces, and so I remained in medicine. Some of our classes were in the general academic area, and then there were others who were at the art faculty, and so it was quite a distance moving from one end to the other. And because we were joining other classes, the classes couldn't wait for us. So we ended up attending most of the classes quite late, and we missed quite a chunk of the information. But in the end, we managed to pull through. The second year was rather adventurous because by then the school had picked up a little bit, but the problem that we had was that we had to now go into the regular medical curriculum, and because we didn't have the tutors to teach us the anatomy and the biochemistry and all the related subjects, we had to depend on professors and lecturers coming from Kolebu and also coming from various departments in UST, especially the pharmacy department and the other related science departments. The end of the second year was quite traumatic because half of the group did not do too well in anatomy. So we had to do the receipts again. And that became a sore point for everybody who had advocated for a start of the school in Kumasi. There was a general impression that the Kumasi was not ready, and so we had to be moved to Accra. But the Asantehene, who was the chief advocate, then Nana Opoku Wari II, he advocated and strongly pushed that we stay in Kumasi. So after going through the necessary receipts, our colleagues who did not do well in the anatomy section passed, and then we all moved on to our third year. By the time we got to the third year, the school was a little bit more structured. So it became easier to get the courses moving. We had had a few more new lecturers joined the program, and things moved really well until we finished our third year. At the end of the third year, we had our degrees awarded. We had, out of the 26, by the end of the third year, we were left with 16 students in the training program. So the government was supposed to get the Komfuanachi teaching hospital ready for us to start a training program, but the Medical and Dental Council had to come and inspect the facility to approve it for training, but they decided that the hospital was not ready for training students. So the training again came to a halt, and we had to figure out what the next steps were. So for about 6 months, we were in a residence hall in UST doing nothing, basically, until it was decided that we moved to Accra and joined the group in Accra. Unfortunately, when we moved to Accra, our peers in Accra were too far ahead of us that we had to join the immediate juniors to continue our training. Over the years, a number of us have taken the lead to the next land. For those of us who are left here, we continue to hold the touch. We want to see the school grow and develop, and also for them to be able to do things that we were not able to do. We hope the university as a whole will try and help the school to be what it was originally planned to be. My hope is that people are going to start seeing SMS not only as a medical school, but also as a school of medical sciences, such that we may see all the other non-clinical sciences being developed and the interest of students being developed along some of those lines, so that we can together bring up real, what I call strong scientists who will be able to compete on the world stage.